Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bourbon Bites. My name is Clifton. I'm here with my friend Brandon, who likes to join me not every other Saturday. That would be a lot. every like once a month or so, we do a live stream together. So this idea for this stream was actually Brandon's idea. As you can see, this beautiful spread of bottles in front of us. Thanks to him. Some of them are mine, some of them are his. We thought this would be such a fun live blind flight. So I appreciate how he set it up. We're not going to be doing them all blind at once because I think that would be a bit crazy. So we ended up doing them in pairs based on proof, mostly based on proof, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you see these, like we're doing this pair, we're doing these two, and then we're doing a William Larue Weller blind comparison between the 2019 and the 2021 release. So should be a lot of fun. So I'm going to say some hellos to people in the chat. I know I was a little bit late. I wanted to make sure the bottles look good on camera. What's up, Donnie? Good to see you. 5 fingers high five to you as well. Emily says, cheers, y'all. No Weller here. Debating makers. Hey, great choice. We were going to do like an opening pour. We realized we have so many bottles here to do anyway, so might have got a bit crazy. So we didn't do that, but makers is a great substitute, as Donnie said. We're gonna have some Weller Foolproof, Weller 107, and William Larue Weller. Oh, you're drinking along with us. Awesome.
Okay.
Well, Donnie and Diana, hope you enjoy those. We will be doing these blind. So after each round of the pairings, we're gonna do a reveal of what is what. So you don't have to stick around to the end to see the full reveal. But should be a lot of fun. Taste and sensibility. What's up, Doug? Good to see you here in the chat. Zopher's here as well. Also, I'm streaming on Facebook for the first time in forever. I feel like this would be a good Facebook stream. You know, people on Facebook like the Buffalo Trace, so wanted to kind of open up the audience there. The Wellers. Let's see who else is here. Yeah, Donnie's starting late. I know, Donnie. It's my fault. It's not Brandon's fault. I saw Patrick try to blame you. Also, hi, Patrick. Let's see. Sugar Kitty's in the house as well. Brandon says that's our William Larue Weller. Yes. So this bottle was gifted to me by some amazing patrons of the channel back in 2021 it was actually in 2022 when I got it. It was when I lost my job and you guys came out and supported me and bought me this bottle. So big shout out. But also the sample bottle of William Larue Weller is from Patrick and Heather. So we're going to be doing a blind between the 2019 and the 2021. Should be a lot of fun. Have not tried the 2019 before, or if I have, it's been at a bar, not like at home. So really excited for that one. Chris is here. What's up, Chris? Good to see you. Chris Tats. Viking Bourbon in the house. Little QB, good to see you, man. Good. It's been a minute. I'm enjoying all your content on TikTok. You're killing it, man. Mark Ebenacker, good to see you as well. Run Rev College. Oh, man, there's a ton of people showing up side there.
Good.
I feel like this was a good. I'm glad y'all are showing up because this is a fun idea. I've been looking forward to it for a while. And Adam Free in the house as well. Howdy. Taste Sensibility says, I don't have many of these, but I am pouring a Buffalo Trace kosher wheat recipe. Great pour. And then Heather, of course, saying hello as well. Good to see you, Heather.
Hello.
So are you excited, Brandon?
Oh, I'm excited.
I know. It was your idea, so I knew this was going to be fun. So like I said, we have the whole, this is pretty much the only thing we're missing is the Daniel Weller, the new one, right?
No, yeah.
But we have pretty much everything else. So this is pretty cool. So we're going to talk about a little bit about each one, just like what makes them unique and special. Of course, we're going to be referencing the MSRP on them. Obviously, the value you pay for these is usually a bit more. Although I think for the most part, we probably paid retail. I paid for all of my bottles. I paid retail for.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. So we got really lucky with these. So we thought, what better way to do than to share them with each other and then share them with you guys. So
let's do it.
Let's go ahead and do this. So Pat said, drinking along. What are we drinking first? So the first blind flight, the first blind pairing is the Weller Single Barrel, the much sought after release versus Weller Special Reserve. Now, why do we pair these two together, Brendan?
So I have a friend in Kentucky that basically told me that the single barrel is just special reserve at a higher proof and also single barrel. So that's why I paired those two together as well. And then the CYPB and the 12 are about the same proof. Mm-hmm. And then same thing, 107 and full proof are about the same. And then WLW versus WLW. So
yeah, so like retail price on these, the special reserves usually around 25 to 30. Single barrel is supposed to be 50. But you said you paid about. I
think I paid 60 or something. Yeah, either way, that's
exactly. Now, as many of you know, the single barrel goes for ridiculous amounts. It even has. I've seen it for up to like $900 in the secondary market, which is crazy. Don't pay that. But we'll see. How does it compare to the special reserve? So we have two colors here in front of us. We have a blue and a yellow. Yeah. We don't know which one is which, but one of them is the special reserve and one is the single barrel. So You ready to dive into this? Where should we start? You
Dive
pick the
in.
first color.
Let's go. Let's start with blue.
Blue. Okay.
Blue it is.
Okay. Pat said he paid $56 for his single barrel. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. You got to get lucky. Like that one just went. Like I never saw it in person. Well, actually,
No.
we did see it. We saw it at a bar. So that and the CYPB, Brandon and I found at a bar in San Diego.
That was before COVID, so that was 28.
Was it before COVID? No, it wasn't before COVID. I don't think. It was like that weird period where like things were starting to open back up. And 21 probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I know it's been a couple years.
Yeah.
And
We were at a bar. We didn't necessarily know they had a good whiskey selection, but you saw. I remember you looking in the window and you saw the bottle and you're like, "Is that an orange Weller bottle?" I'm like, "Brandon, it's probably 107. It's probably." And you went in and no, sure enough, it was. They never had opened it. And
yeah, we got a fresh cork and they wouldn't let us open it. But
right, exactly. So it was a lot of fun, but it was really good. I at the time I preferred the CYPB over the single barrel, but we'll see tonight. We're gonna go through and once we figure out our favorites from each pairing, we might do a little comparison just to see how they do. But all right, let's start with the blue one.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
All right. So what's the proof on the single barrel?
97.
Okay.
97.
97. And then the special reserve is 90.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Oh, yeah, Zover said that was a while ago. Oh, yeah. So
Okay.
was he there? I know Spencer was there as well.
Yeah, because he was there. Yeah. Well, I don't think he was there when we tried the CYPB.
Oh,
but
gotcha.
I think it was like the night before we hung out with him.
Donner Pass Whiskey, cheers. He says, wow, that's quite a lineup. It is.
Cheers.
It is. It's a fun one. I'm very excited. We've been looking forward to this for a while.
Yeah.
The nose on this is, it's like, light. It's almost, to me, I'm getting like weirdly like laundry. Like, I don't know, like a freshly cleaned, like, just smells clean.
Like almost like candied apple. Like almost like a green apple.
Okay. It's very sweet. And maybe it's because we did laundry today.
Yeah.
As our live studio audience is reacting over there, aka our spouses.
Yeah. And I'm almost getting like ethanol in the nose, which I don't know if that's
it's weird. It does smell like it's gonna be higher proof than what it's most likely. I mean, we already know the highest is 97.
Interesting, but I mean, it's not super complex. It doesn't smell rich. I mean, the leg's got decent legs, honestly, but
you're right, it does. Yeah. And age wise, do we know that the single barrel? So we have a little chart here. We don't know how 100% accurate this is. But it's saying special reserve is about 6.5 to 7.5 years. They're saying the single barrel is about the same age. So
which lines up with them being the same, just single barrel and high proof. So,
all right, you ready to try it?
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, cheers. Not as sweet on the palate. It smelled a lot sweeter than it tastes.
Yeah.
It's got some good oakiness, surprisingly. Like I don't usually get much oak on like a wheated bourbon.
I don't get that much proof though either. Like
no,
the nose was kind of hot, but this is kind of mellow.
But I will say the finish is longer than I expected.
Yeah.
Like it's lingering a bit longer on the palate than I thought.
I don't know why. Like I'm jumping out to like sweet corn.
Yeah. On the palate. I mean, I think it does taste. I don't want to say taste young, but it does taste younger. Which I mean, we just read the ages, so that's pretty in line.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though these are wheated bourbons, the mash bill's not like 100% wheat. It's definitely got a decent amount of corn. I don't have the actual mash bill.
I don't think they disclose it.
Do they not?
I don't think so. Knowing Buffalo Trace, they probably
not. Let me just Google real quick just to make sure. It says probably. It says So I'm not gonna read that. It's just a guess. Yeah. Some new folks in the chat as well. Old man Joe, good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Patrick said we're probably drinking the same single barrel. Maybe is it the same one that he got? Maybe.
We can check at the end. We can check our laser codes if you want.
And Donnie says, mash that thumbs up, click subscribe, and ring that bell. And choose all notifications to don't miss a thing. Yes, thank you all so much. For those of you tuning in live, watching the replay, appreciate the support. I see 90 people in the chat. Say hello. If you're new here, feel free to chime in. Always good to see new faces. Heather says, hey, Francesca.
Calling her out.
So we're being silently judged, but it's okay. Donner Pass said, curious to see how WLW comes out, as it's pretty much unobtainium unless you're okay spending a couple $1,000s. Yeah. Again, I don't think my patrons paid that much for me. I think they got a good deal. They got it in, and it just, again, I'm super appreciative. Again, that was like a year ago, so it's been a while. So I don't know the exact names of people to thank. Trust me, they've been thanked. Some of them might be in the chat here tonight. Prescription bourbons in the house. Peter White said, hard to come by lineup. I have like 3 of those. Well, that's why we combined forces to make this happen. Steve in the house as well. Run Rev says, I'll open the palate with some 100 proof Rubicon Creek Distillers blend. Oh, it's a great local. Okay. Also, I have not heard of that one. Cool. Let us know how it is. I think these are all the same. Yes, these are all the same mash bill. We just don't know what the actual mash bill is.
Yeah. Remember, they have mash bill 1 and mash bill 2.
Right, exactly. So we'll see. All right, ready to move on to yellow?
Yeah, let's go to yellow.
Knows it.
Now this one's almost got like it's similar, but it's got like a richer nose almost.
I was gonna say it's like a little floral. I'm getting some like.
I can see that, almost like a Four Roses-esque like.
But going back to the blue, like I do a little side by side on the nose.
Yeah, like.
Play the blues open it up a bit.
Man, this one's getting that same kind of like.
It's very similar. I get that clean note that I get. To me, it's a little more floral.
You almost make it. This almost seems like it'd be the batch one versus single barrel. Like it's almost like everything's kind of toned down a little bit. It's not as harsh jumping out because it's batch, not single barrel.
Yeah, going back to just the nose of the blue, the blue nose is more complex. But it's a nice nose.
It's very mellow.
You want to try it? Yeah. Cheers.
That one's got a spicier finish though.
Yeah.
Kind of kicks up a little bit.
I will say it doesn't have the mouthfeel and like the depth and complexity that I think the other one had. It finishes super quick. I thought the finish was surprisingly long on the blue.
Yeah, this one's gone.
Yeah. It felt very simple. And I hate watch this be the single barrel. I don't know, but like it felt very simple.
Yeah. I mean, surprisingly,
it's not bad.
No, but they're closer. And this is kind of why I want to do this blind flight, is because they're actually closer than you would think for a quote unquote $30 bottle versus 70. Yeah, most of us can find this for 40, 50,
we
60.
Can find it occasionally, yeah.
This one is, $600, $700, $800.
You can't find it, yeah. I think flavor-wise they're close, but the mouthfeel experience I'm getting on the blue to me is far superior, I think. Now it could be special reserve. We could be wrong, but
yeah, it's super thin.
And go back to the blue, like after trying that.
Yeah.
Again, flavor-wise, they are so similar. I mean, to be fair, we're drinking the same whiskey, right? Let's be real.
Yeah.
But I think the experience of the blue is a better experience for me.
Definitely.
So my guess is blue is the single barrel, and it's my favorite. What is your guess?
Yep. I was thinking the same thing. Like in mine is by the proof.
Yeah.
Because I get a lot more ethanol on the nose for the blue one over the yellow. Yeah. So that's my guess as well.
Studio audience, text us the results for round one.
Oh, goody. Watch this be epically
chat in the chat. Chris said, is that the LA foolproof bottle or the Goodfellas foolproof bottle?
That is, Chris, it's just the original. We're not doing picks. That's just the original.
So none of these are store picks. They're all
just the original bottles from the distillery.
We wanted to be fair. We did have some 107 picks, but I'm like, no, we got to make it fair. So
yeah.
Peter White makes a great point. Mash bill 1 and 2 aren't the weeders. They have a separate mash bill for.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
But I don't think it's like public or anything.
Yeah. No. They're not going to disclose their numbers.
Run Rev. Oh, he's talking about the one that he had, the local distillery. He said it's so good. The master distiller is a true gem. He studied distilling under the one and only Popcorn Sutton. Oh wow.
Cool.
Yeah, that's OG moonshine maker there. That's awesome.
Cool.
Mark Ebenacker says special reserve, simple no finish. So that was his guess. That was the special reserve. Okay. Yeah, Weller, Pappy Van Winkle are all supposed to have the same mash bill. Yeah.
Yep.
For sure. All right, so we got our answers. You ready to see?
Okay.
All right. So both of our favorites was blue. Lucky us, that was the single barrel. Okay. I think to me it was pretty obvious. The yellow was very nothing wrong with it, but it was very simple.
Yeah.
You could tell that it is higher proof. It's a little bit higher proof, but I feel like there's more care chosen for this barrel. Like it wasn't like I don't want to say bland. Yellow wasn't bland. It was simple. And is that wrong to say? I mean, it's not meant to be. It's a $30 bottle, right? Like
exactly 30 versus say 70. You want that little bit of extra, more well-rounded experience with a single barrel.
Yeah. I'm glad we got that right. I feel like if we got that wrong, I'd feel really bad right now. But
yeah.
All right, we're on the way up the chain. So now we're gonna move on to the second blind flight of the night. That is going to be Weller CYPB Craft Your Perfect Bourbon versus Weller 12. Now, I've tried both of these before. Like I said, the CYPB I tried at a bar with Brandon. The 12 historically for me has not been a favorite, and I know like it's one of your favorites.
Oh yeah,
it's one of your favorite bottles.
I tell people all the time if that was available for $40 on the shelf, that'd be my daily. Yeah. I agree.
So I got lucky. Now I feel kind of guilty that I bought it, but I walked into K&L Wine and Spirits. It was on the shelf. I didn't know how much it was. I'm like, but they usually charge retail, so I saw it and as I ignored it, and then I went to the register, and the guy at the register was like, "Hey, did you want to get any Weller?" And he hinted towards the shelf. I'm like, Okay, I'll get it. So again, it was $40. I paid $40 for it, which is crazy. But
I mean, hey, if you don't want it, I'll give you $40. I'll take it off your hands.
You know what? We'll see how we do tonight. If I absolutely hate it, I might
That's
go down
totally
for that.
fine with me, dude. I love it.
So, Bourbon said, or Patrick said, Heather picked the single barrel.
Patrick, you guys opened your single barrel?
Nice. It's good. All right, let's move on. So these next colors for the CYPB and the Weller 12. Well, let's talk about price real quick.
Okay.
So CYPB retail, now they do different batches of this. Nowhere on the bottle doesn't make it clear which batch this is, which is weird. You would think with a product like that, they should like be like 2023 batch, 2022 batch. It's not. There's a laser code, so like we could look it up, but retail on that's supposed to be 50. It goes for up to 700 on the secondary market. Not to say we paid that.
No.
But so that's the retail on that. Weller 12. Retail on it's actually 70, which is weird that I paid 40. Maybe they had the old price. I don't know. Not going to complain at all.
Hopefully that's not the new price moving forward.
Yeah. But I mean 70 for a 12-year-old bourbon's not awful. I mean, to be fair, Knob Creek 12, which is one of my favorite bourbons, is 65 to 70.
Yeah.
It's 100 proof. So
yeah, again with the age, it makes sense for why it's more expensive.
Exactly. So proof on these two, do you know the proof?
It should be 90 and 95.
Yeah, so this one's 90.
And that should be 95.
95 on the CYPB. Yeah. Awesome. Cool. So about the same proof. The CYPB says it should be around 8 years. The 12
is 12. I know,
wow.
It's like you looking for
how old is the 12-year Weller?
I wonder.
Cool. So let's go ahead and try these both. Like I said, these are the green and red of our
stickers.
Yes,
we
stickers. We got stickers. They're fancy now.
Yeah.
I bought these on Amazon. They showed up like literally like this morning. So
perfect. All right.
Ooh, I like the nose on that. It's weirdly sweeter than the other two.
Out of the gate, honestly, it reminds me of Weller 12 because again, it's like sweet oak.
Okay.
Like dark sweet oak is all it is.
To me, I'm getting a little bit of like a lemony, like citrus kind of zest on it too. It's a different nose. And you said it reminds you of Weller 12 right off the bat. To me, it kind of does too in a way that I don't love. I don't know. Not that I don't like. Here's my thing. Like with bourbon, I typically go for more of the darker flavors, like the dark oaks and like the really heavy, like red fruits. Whereas some bourbons lean towards the brighter, the lighter, and that's not necessarily my style. But we'll see. We'll see blind. We'll see how it does. We don't know if this is the 12 or not.
Yeah.
But
I mean, to be fair, like you said, besides like the zest or whatever, there's no fruit.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like a lemon zest for sure.
Yeah, it's just very, like you said, very dark, very sweet oak, and the zest, and that's about it. No ethanol, obviously.
Yeah, ready to try it?
Yep. Cheers.
To me, it's surprisingly thin.
It's got kind of like a little kick at the end, like the slightest.
I get a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. Very
yeah.
Slight, kind of like a little tongue tingle a little bit.
Yeah, to me, it's just like it reminds me of the thinness that I got on the Special Reserve earlier.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I almost want to say it was 12, but that little tingle almost makes me want to think it's higher proof.
Oh, maybe.
But I won't know until we drink the other one.
Yeah, it's hard to do it. And like I love coming back to it and coming to it, but
yeah.
My first impression, I wasn't very impressed by this. Like for real, like it's not my jam, but I know that you're more of a fan of that. That style.
Yeah, again, like I said, it's basic.
And again, for a $40 bourbon, if this is the 12, I'm not upset, but I think I'd rather spend $40 elsewhere.
Yeah.
For me. But that's just first impression. Let's go in it. Let's keep it moving.
Yep.
We got to keep it close because like I'll forget.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to the red.
Okay. Oh,
very different nose.
Yeah, this one's got like a lighter, almost like a candied. I was gonna say candied fruit.
Oh, wait. Did you say candied apple earlier?
I said it. Yeah, I said it on one of. I think it was a single barrel. I said it on.
I get candy apple in this.
Yeah,
like the candy coating, like the sweeter.
Yeah,
I like this nose. I like this. There is some oak there. I think I feel like maybe I got more oak on the other one.
Yeah, I'm getting more proof on like more ethanol.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm intrigued by this nose. It doesn't smell like a wheated bourbon to me.
No. But it's good.
Let's go for it. Cheers. And thank y'all for watching.
That's a more well-rounded experience.
Definitely. Much longer finish. Full-bodied. I would say it is a simple note. It's like a very to me, it's not super complex, but it's really good. I mean, that's like, it lingers on the palate.
I get like that candy note on the palate too.
No,
like
it does.
Bit of spice,
well, that's what I was saying. Like, it's a little bit like I say one note, and that's not a bad thing. It's just like, it tastes like it smells, basically. It's an easy way to say that.
I agree.
I'm just getting caught up on the chat real quick. Donna Pass says he's never seen the 12. He's only seen it locked up for $300+ plus. Wow. Yeah.
That's usually what you see it for down here too.
Donnie says the 12s we've gotten recently were about $40 each.
Yep.
Let's see if Heather picks the white one in a blind.
Oh, Heather.
Weller single barrel is an instant trade bottle. If I was able to get one, the same as lot B12. Okay. I do think the Weller 12 was, or sorry, the Weller single barrel was way better than the Special Reserve.
Yep.
Not many people probably doing that comparison.
Yeah,
though,
no,
honestly.
I agree. Yeah.
Run Rev says it's so crazy how much flavors change when blind. Well, that's why we do it blind, though.
Yep.
We have no preconceived notions. We know like the two options are, but blind is brutal. It is. It is. Sometimes it disappoints you, but sometimes it's like, you know what? Maybe this is just what I like. So,
I agree.
All right. Do you have a verdict on this one?
So we did that. We're drinking the red one, the second one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that my guess is that's the CYPB and green is the 12.
What was your favorite of the two?
And I like the CYPB.
You do?
Yeah. Again, there's more going on. Like there's nothing wrong with the green one, but it's very basic. The notes you're getting are very basic, kind of like the Special Reserve.
Yeah. To me, the green is really bright, and I guess I just don't like that bright note in a bourbon. I look for dark notes. Don't get me wrong. If I'm drinking a Scotch, like a Highland Scotch, I look for brighter notes. But when I'm drinking a bourbon, for some reason, I look for those darker, richer notes. So I'm definitely team red on this. I think it's CYPB.
Yep.
But let's ask the audience. I was expecting like the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music.
The music go off. Maybe for next time.
All right, and the results are in.
Oh God.
Our favorite, the red, was CYPB.
Oh, thank
It's
God.
like we thought.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank God.
No, it's well. So far, the ones that are the higher end ones are proving themselves to be higher quality.
Yes.
I enjoy that a lot. Like that's my favorite so far tonight, just personally.
Yep.
That's really good. And I think so the bar that I keep bringing up, the story of the bar, we tried both the single barrel and CYPB at the same bar. I think we all preferred the CYPB.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, like we had low expectations for it, I think, but it really blew us away. You wouldn't think that something that's like a fan, it seems like a gimmick, right?
Yeah.
But something about it's good.
Yeah, I mean, it started out as a gimmick, and then now obviously they started releasing it. I don't know if it's every year. I don't know how often they release batches. So,
but they don't.
Not that much out of it.
They really should label like some way because like if they're gonna do batches, like that's the beauty of batches. Hey, collect them all, right?
Yep.
Like you want to get all the batches.
Yeah.
Like Elijah Craig, C923, B523. Like you got to do it.
Got to collect them all.
So, Heather picked the 12 year. That was her favorite.
Okay.
Interesting. Very cool.
I wonder if we have different batches. We'll have to talk. We'll talk
Maybe,
later.
yeah.
Just to see if they're the same batch or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I know Donnie and Diana, I know y'all were drinking some, so I'm not sure if y'all done the pairing or just drinking them on their own. Let us know which one you're enjoying. And if anyone in the chat, let us know what you're drinking, even if it's not Weller. Let us know. We love hearing and learning about new whiskeys.
Definitely.
All right. Next round. Shall we go?
Now I'm getting a little nervous.
Yeah.
I don't honestly, this one, I'm nervous about this one. Like, I don't think you're going to tell the difference, but
I don't think so. Listen, if you ask me on the spot, what's my favorite Weller? Now, obviously, I'm going to say WLW, but like if that was not in the core range, 107 is my go-to.
And a lot of people say that.
Even compared to some, I've had some really great foolproofs, but in general, foolproof has always been a little bit, to me, not as good as the 107. 107 is consistent. It's delicious. I love the proof point. People ask me, like, what's your favorite proof point? It's like, to me, like 107 is the perfect proof point. Go a little bit higher, go a little bit lower. But like for me, that's just like, it's where like the flavor kicks in. I love that. So what about you? Which of the two do you prefer?
I mean, usually I prefer the foolproof.
Really? Okay.
I've always been the foolproof kind of guy. But like I said,
it
line tells all, and we'll see. Like, so that's why I'm nervous about it.
Well, especially picks. A lot of the foolproof picks at one point, I feel like they kind of were falling flat for a while. Yeah. When they first started doing picks of the foolproof, I really liked a lot of them. But as I started to collect a lot of them, I'm like, oh, these feel like they just like picked it because they could, right? They're like, oh, it's a foolproof barrel. Let's pick it. You know,
I agree with 100%. Especially with the price going up too. At least in California, everyone wants to do bundles out here.
Yeah, so there's a lot of bundles. Retail on these, let's take a look. 107 has gone up recently. It's about 50 to 60. Yep. And then the foolproof is about 50, which is like weird. Like that's about the same, but
because it's basically the same, as far as I know, it's the same juice, just watered down.
Yeah.
The 107 is watered down to 107.
This says they're both about 6.5 to 7.5 years old. So about the same price or age range. Yeah, I think so. I think when I've bought a foolproof around here, it's usually been around 100. I paid about 100 for them. So yeah, I paid like 70 is the lowest I paid for one, but some stores try to charge a lot more. Like I've seen $300.
Yeah, they're saying 200 up usually. So
yeah, so I'm really curious to see how these will do. But Run Rev said, let's drink this foolproof. Oh yeah, let us know how it goes as you drink it. All right, let's go ahead and move on. So these colors are black and purple. So Donnie says not doing blinds and have picks of the 107 and 2 foolproofs. Holding off on the WLW. I think we have 3 to try tonight. Oh, 3 WLWs?
Wow, fancy.
We got 2. All right, we're going to start with black.
Yeah. Yep, start with black. Okay.
Oh. So for those just tuning in, this is either Weller 107 or Weller foolproof.
Yep.
I'm looking at them from behind. It's really hard to tell because like the colors are so like
Similar.
Yeah.
Especially with this like. There we go. Now this is the first one I've noticed. It's like almost like rich.
Yes.
It's
No,
like a
I
rich
love
nose
this
to
nose.
it.
You know what's funny is like I thought I loved the nose on. I'm gonna go back.
Yeah.
I like this nose better than the CYPB nose.
Yeah.
This is what I love. Like to me, these two are my favorite. Well, it's the foolproof and the 107.
Yep.
And I just think it's a really rich. It's a fruitier. It's like a red fruit.
Yep.
Not citrus. It doesn't have that citrus at all. That citrus is so unique to that 12-year. I swear. Like maybe that's why I don't like
Older,
it.
yeah.
And it's not like an orange citrus. To me, it's like lemon zest. I do love this nose. It's really great.
Yeah, it's like sweet vanilla caramel, but not that much oak on it,
No,
surprisingly.
it doesn't. Yeah, and it's to be fair, it's younger than the last two we tried, so
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
You ready to try it?
Yep. Cheers.
You tell that proof. We're jumping up in proof for sure.
Hello.
Not too bad. It's not too crazy, but it's
No.
definitely a jump up.
Yeah, and see, like, first thought is this is 107.
Really? Oh, okay.
That's my first thought because that's why, for some reason, the foolproof always drank not as hot, not as spicy as the 107 to me for whatever reason.
Interesting. Okay.
Because remember, that's what happened last time. I remember is when you and I did that flight at your old apartment, we did just the regular 4. This one came lower than the 12 for me because it was too spicy.
Oh, really?
We did them
Interesting.
all
Okay.
blind.
Oh, I love the nose on it though. Like I think the nose is like amazing.
The nose is sweet.
That's like a 10 out of 10 nose. Like
Yeah,
I like
syrupy.
yeah, it's incredible. By the way, food has been ordered.
Or-
All right, let's go to purple. I really like black, so
I know. I'm almost getting like that green apple again, which I mean, again, it makes sense because these are all the same. Okay, start catching up. Okay, purple.
I'm curious your thoughts on the nose. I'm not going to say anything until I hear your thoughts.
There's almost like no proof.
To me, the nose is not jumping out of the glass like the last
No,
one.
I agree.
I almost been like this is like the least amount of.
Yeah.
How weird. Like these are all. I mean, to be fair, like the 107, like this, the foolproof. It's not a fresh crack, but it's not low.
No, it's almost half.
Right,
Maybe,
yeah.
above half.
Like if it were like at the bottom, then I'd be like,
yeah,
sure. But like
yeah.
this is more than half.
But again, it's that rich caramel.
It's not a
vanilla,
bad
like,
nose. It's just very muted.
Yeah.
Comparatively.
I that's what I'm saying. I was getting ethanol. Like the other one was kind of jumping out.
Yes,
of glass.
it was.
This one's
like I
very
immediately
muted.
loved the nose
Yeah.
on the black. I get ethanol. I do get ethanol. I get those same flavors, but they're much more muted.
Yeah, and it's not super complex.
Donner Pass said, "What you getting for dinner?" We're getting Mexican food. There's a place we haven't tried, so we're trying it out. They got good reviews. We'll report back next time how it was. But
Patrick got 2 foolproofs this year.
oh wow,
Picks.
1 rag and 1 pick, both $59.
Ooh.
Nice.
I think we need to do a pick flight.
Donnie says the WLWs they have are all samples from one of them being one you got from me. Thanks for sharing. 2 are from local friends. Oh, well, awesome, Donnie.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right, the nose isn't impressing me. Let's see how the palate is.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers. Surprisingly, it's not as spicy or as hot.
It's not proofy. It's viscous. It's got a nice
Yeah.
mouthfeel on it.
Yeah, it's got a little, again, like tongue tingle at the back.
It's got the spice. You called out spice in one of these earlier ones. Oh shoot, sorry.
That scared me.
Sorry.
I know,
We had a
glass.
lot of cables around us, so as long as we don't break any whiskeys,
Okay.
we're fine.
Okay.
It's good. I mean,
It's almost like making me want to salivate. Like it's really
it's
like
thick. It is thick, but I feel like the finish isn't as like, I don't know.
Yeah. Again, like right out of the gate, this is my guess. This is foolproof, and then
You think so?
And black is 107.
Weird. Okay.
My guess. Because
Huh.
from past experiences of again, the 107 always drink hot or spicy to me for whatever reason.
Okay. Interesting. I think we might have slightly different guesses on bottles, but I think we both have the same preference of what we like.
It's got that.
They're both good. I honestly think that the richness of the flavor on the purple is a bit more rich, but the overall experience with the black, with the finish, to me, I prefer the black. What's your favorite?
I prefer the purple.
Purple? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think the purple is?
I think the purple is the foolproof. I think the black is 107.
Okay. I prefer the black, and I think think the black is foolproof.
Okay, so we're opposites.
So we're opposites.
Okay,
So we're opposites on favorites, but hey, we'll see. So
Oh, good. Okay.
live studio.
If I get this
audience,
wrong, I
let
cut
us
them out.
know. Let's check the chat. For info, the WLW you have is 2019. Yep, we checked that proof.
Yep.
Run Rev says agreed. The foolproof is very weeder.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all the same mash bill, but
yeah.
All right, results. I know we're speeding through the stream pretty quickly, so it's okay. It's okay. We got well to drink. We can hang out after.
Yeah, we're good.
Let's go ahead and see the results of that blind.
I'm so afraid.
All right. So my favorite was the black. What I thought was the foolproof.
Yep.
Your favorite was the purple,
which I thought was the foolproof.
Which you thought was the foolproof.
Yep.
So let's reveal.
I'm afraid.
All right.
You're very afraid. I hear my wife laughing at me.
Let's do. Okay. Black was my favorite.
Yep.
I thought it was the foolproof. I was correct. The black is the foolproof, meaning the purple is the 107, and you preferred the 107.
Wow, interesting. Yeah.
Which is what you thought. I thought you said that you thought you would prefer the 107.
No, I thought I was going to prefer the foolproof.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah. So I was opposite. So yeah. Okay.
So you prefer the 107. I prefer the foolproof.
Interesting.
I like them both. These two are up there in my top three for sure that we've had tonight.
Yeah.
I think the CYPB and these two are my top three. What about you?
Yeah. I'm with you. Like CYPB is definitely up there for me.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a sucker for like if something has an amazing proof that amazing nose, I'm gonna like be a little biased because I'm all about the experience, right? Like yes, you drink whiskey to drink it, but also like if you have like a nice glass, you want to take your time with it, you want to nose it.
Yeah.
Maybe you have a cigar, maybe you're pairing it with food, whatever you're doing. I still love the nose. I mean, you agree that the nose on the black was better.
Oh yeah,
nose,
yeah.
But you just prefer the palette of the purple.
Yep, it's a little more mellow.
All right. Well, we are through with our core. It's hard to say core with Weller, right?
I mean, it is core, but
okay.
Yeah.
But we do have some BTACs here. So would you guys like to see us blind to
try some
William Larue Weller?
Don't mind if I do.
So, like I said, these are the 2019 and the 2021 WLW. If you're curious about this, again, this is the same wheat and mash bill we've been drinking all night, but it's at cask strength. So one of these, the bottle I have here is the 2021. It comes in at 125.3 proof. The sample I have is the 2019, and it comes in at 128 proof. Again, thank you, Patrick and Heather, for that one. So we're doing them blind. We're going to see which one's our favorite. I will say WLW has been consistently my favorite BTAC bottle. What about you? Do you have a favorite? Or
I've only tried.
We've never done the full lineup side by side.
No,
we've never had a chance to do that.
That's what I'm saying. I've only tried 3. I've only tried the Euro 17, the WLW, and then Torchy Stack. Those are the only 3 I've tried. I've tried a couple years, but yeah, I'm the ones I've tried.
You tried the Thomas H. Handy as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You're right.
To me, WLW is always taking the cake. One, it's the age on. I think it's 12 years old usually.
I thought it was 12. Yeah.
12, this is about 13. Okay. They probably changed it up every year, so I don't know the exact age on each of these. But it's a very high age. But the thing that separates it from the Weller 12 is this is cask strength. Weller 12 is 90 proof.
Yep.
So we're bumping it up to cask strength, but it's pretty dramatically different. So we're about to find out. Do we prefer the 2019? Should we call it the pre-COVID versus the post-COVID?
Post-COVID. Okay.
No, these bottles were barreled much sooner, but. I'm very excited. So our colors are orange and pink for these last two.
Okay.
We don't know which is which. You want to start with pink? Okay.
Yeah. For the ladies.
For the ladies in the house. Hey, hit the thumbs up. Ladies, we love our whiskey women. Speaking of whiskey women, I actually want to give a quick shout out to Emily Chambers. She is actually doing a fundraiser right now, raising money for support for her mobility. She's come across a couple hardships lately. So she has a fundraiser. I just supported it yesterday, actually, on my myself. I support it. That sounds weird. I was saying I donated to it. I do want to drop the link to anyone that if you are interested, I'm going to drop the link. It's on givebutter.com. Not heard of that site, but I assume it's trustworthy because Emily's amazing. So I'm going to drop that in the chat here. Feel free to check it out. See the cause. She's already raised $1,400, which is incredible. Congratulations on that. Of course, I've given. I'm a big supporter of disabilities. I love representing all parts of the whiskey community, whether it's the disabled side, the LGBTQ side. We don't see a lot of that in the whiskey world, even women in whiskey. We don't see a lot of this. So I'm happy to support disabilities and all these amazing causes. That's what I kind of, thrive through with the channel. I feel like I see a lot of the same, and I'm trying to be a little bit different. So if y'all are curious, check out that giveaway and give what you can. So Little segue there. Sorry, just had to drop it out there.
All good.
All right, we're starting with pink, right?
Pink. Yep.
All right. No, these are both going to be incredible.
Yeah.
I already know they're going to be
Yeah.
incredible. So,
You're welcome, Heather.
what did she say?
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
YouTube lag is killing you today. Oh, well, Emily, I'm sorry. I just gave you a shout out. So, Donner Press in the WLW are probably honey barrels that they pick. Oh, I'm sure. Well, they are not a single barrel, right? They're a blend, but they're like they're not a single
I
barrel.
was like, I don't think they're a single barrel.
No,
I think
no,
they're blend. They got to
they're
be blended.
but
yeah.
they're like a very
Yeah.
select blend.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that nose.
Oh, there's the cherry. Like
That
cherry,
is,
like
it's
sweet.
Buffalo Trace on
Yeah.
the nose. Honestly, shoot, I would not guess this is a wheat and mash bill. To me, it reminds me of like a stag.
I was gonna say, it reminds me of Stag or Stag Junior with that cherry note that's coming through.
None of these other ones had that. They did have some red
No.
fruit, but not quite cherry.
No, what's surprising, but not all of them had the fruit.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember a couple,
yeah.
only like one or two actually had like the red
And some that
fruit,
had a
so-
weird like
The
lemon
zest,
zest.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a fantastic nose. It's so different though. Patrick, are you pranking us? Is this like Stag and you told us this like WLW?
I wish. Oh,
Well, do you wish though?
kind of.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
Kind of. Maybe I need to sample Stag.
Maybe.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Oh my god, I'm in heaven. That's
Whew.
so good. I love that. It's definitely a weeder. I get the weeded profile for sure.
I like how the heat builds on the finish, man. Ooh.
Oh, it builds. Patrick said it's legit. Okay,
It's
I
still
trust
going.
you. I trust you. That is so good. That is like
Hot
even
chili
okay.
Sunday.
People were like, some people were saying like, oh, why don't you do them all blind all together? It would be obvious the WLW versus the Special Reserve. Like that would not be
yeah.
a fair fight.
Yeah.
This is mind-blowingly good. This is, I mean, there's a reason BTAC has the reputation it has. I mean, it is some of the best whiskey to come out. Not to say that they make the best whiskey, but like all of the limited editions, whether it's the Parker's Heritage, the what else? What are the other limited? Four Roses LE.
Nelly.
They know what they're doing. They know these are the choice barrels. These are the best of the best, and this is incredible.
That's
I'm
very good.
very happy with
Very
this.
good.
Now I'll show you the other one, which sucks. I'm just kidding. I don't actually know. All right, let's move on to orange. Again, both of these are WLW. So Heather says, I can confirm I helped.
She wrote the label on it.
Oh yeah, no, those labels are incredible. I immediately know it's y'all's samples.
Orange.
I should probably cleanse my palate too. I've not been doing a good job at making wine.
This
It's
one
different. It's different.
I don't get as much of the cherry on this one. It's more like
No, and not at all. I don't get the cherry at all. It's still really
sweet.
good. It's
Yeah,
sweet.
It's super sweet.
Way more in line with what we've been drinking.
Yeah.
That's why the pink one surprised me. The pink one was
Man.
so like
That's why I said like that
Yeah.
reminds me more of like a Stag Junior.
Yeah, exactly.
This
Me
is
too.
more of like a WLW with the wheat mash bill.
Oh, I'm sorry, Emily. Did I say giveaway? I'm so sorry. I meant fundraiser. It's not a giveaway this round, to be clear, though. No giveaways. Yes. I'm sorry. If I said giveaway, I meant fundraiser. There's a lot of mix-up. There's a lot of those, but yes, Team Winch all the way. Cheers to you, Emily.
Smells so good.
You prefer the nose on this one?
This
Okay.
nose better.
I think I prefer the pink nose because it's more similar to, like, I don't know, like Stag. But I'm a Stag fan. But you are too.
Yeah, it's almost, this one reminds me of like a creme brulee.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like a
I mean,
hot,
it's a wonderful nose. Now I'm wondering, is like this? We might have to come back because I love that. What was my favorite nose so far? Actually, it was the black.
yeah, which was the full proof.
It's hard to tell because I drank most of it.
I mean, at least now you know what it is. So if you
Yeah,
want to pour
yeah.
more, go ahead, or you can smell my glass if you want.
Yeah, both of these are
Oh,
they're similar though.
okay.
All right, let's try it. Cheers and cheers to y'all. Thank y'all for
Cheers,
watching.
Thank you.
Ooh, that's hot. I do get more of the cherry flavor.
On the palate.
Yeah.
This one's almost like richer, like more viscous on the palate.
Oh, it's lingering. It's sticking around.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be tough. They are both so good. I'm loving both of these.
I hope this is yours because then I can get a sample. But if it's not, Patrick, I'm coming back to
Go
Mexico.
to Patrick, yeah. Hey,
We're booking a flight. Francesca and I are coming back.
flight's probably better than buying this on secondary.
Oh
It's
yeah,
cheaper.
no, for sure, for sure.
Oh, Donnie and Missy Linux Cat just donated. Very cool. Thank y'all so much for supporting her cause.
Right.
Thanks for letting Snow chip in. Oh, well, of course, of course. Listen, Emily's one of the family. She's been here since pretty much the beginning, so you gotta support family here.
I was like, it's almost like a mint.
Oh, I don't get that at all.
I can't put my finger on it.
To me, this is so similar to what we've been drinking all night. That's not a bad thing. It's
No.
just it's more in line with the flavor profile. The pink though to me was off profile, and I feel like maybe I like the off profile. I don't know.
I guess the bigger question is, what's your favorite of the two? And then do you want to take a guess at which one do you think is
Maybe. I mean,
which?
to be fair, this is my bottle. I should know it, right? To be fair, I haven't drank all this. I gave it back to every single person that chipped in to give me this bottle. They all got samples of it. So I've only had this once or twice. Ooh, I have a favorite. I don't know which one it is, but I have a favorite.
Mine's orange.
Yours is orange.
Yours is pink.
Mine is pink.
Which one do you think is pink?
I think, that's the thing. I don't actually know which is which. I haven't had, like I said, it's been a while since I've had this. I've never had the other one before.
Yeah. You got 50-50 chance if you want
Sure.
to guess.
If I would guess, I'm going to say pink. I'm going to guess is my bottle. I really like it. It's delicious. Both are delicious. I would not hesitate to buy either of these at retail value. What is like 100's retail? I'd pay up to 200 for either of them. Happy to pay that.
What's interesting though is that if you did those two samples blinded, would you think they're the same whiskey? Like, would you think they're both WLW bottles?
No,
I wouldn't think so.
I would think the pink is a stag or something. Like, yeah, like it has more age than a stag junior. When I say stag, I mean George T. Stag. We have to clarify now, right? Because they took the junior off.
Well, yeah. So now it's just stag versus George T. Stag.
So when I say stag, I'm referring to George T. Stag. But they are both delicious. I do think that the orange is more in line with the Weller lineup.
Yep.
So if you are a fan of that, this is probably going to be your favorite, which I see why it's your favorite.
Yep. I can't.
I mean, to be fair, these are my top two, no matter what. Like,
no, of course,
they're incredible.
But that's also why we didn't blind them with everything else, because we knew
it wouldn't be fair.
100%.
All right, so
okay, well, they can send us the reveal just to see if we're right or wrong.
Let's get the reveal.
Yep.
By the way, Emily's thanking everyone. Yes, thank you all so much for the support. We love it. All right. So my favorite was pink. I thought it was my bottle, the 2021 bottle. Your favorite was orange. You thought it was
Patrick's. And by the way, you
2019.
switched.
Did I?
Yeah. I mean, it's fine.
Did I switch? No, I didn't. Audience, you don't know. Y'all weren't paying attention.
It's fine. Either way, it's fine. Just the reveal.
No, I didn't switch. Pink was my favorite. I could have sworn
we both liked orange.
No. You liked orange. I liked pink.
Okay.
See, they agree. Okay. They agree. Okay, so I think pink is 2021. You think orange is 2019. So we agree on which ones we think it are. It are. Wow. It's hitting, y'all. It's hitting. All right. Let's get to the reveal.
That's good.
My favorite, which is the pink, was actually the 2021 bottle. We were correct.
Huzzah.
It's backwards. I don't know why it's backwards. Sorry, guys. 2021. This is the one that my patrons chipped in for a bottle for me. Wow. I'm very excited. So your favorite was the orange, which was the 2019. So the one that Patrick sent us. So both were incredible. I mean, these are fantastic whiskeys. I would not pass up a chance to buy either of them.
Definitely.
So don't take that as any shade. So, okay, what were our favorites? Let's go through the list. What was our favorites? So to me, it was the single barrel CYPB.
Surprisingly,
you were the
107. You
were the 107. I was the foolproof.
And
I was the 2021. You were the 2019.
Yep.
Do you have a favorite overall?
Oh, of course, the double. I mean, of course,
I want to build suspense, but let's be real.
Sorry,
let's be real. Yeah.
I guess the next bigger question would be, what's your second favorite out of the whole lineup?
That's a tough one. I think we should try a little bit more of our second favorite. So my second favorite was Foolproof versus CYPB. What was your second favorite?
Mine is the 107 versus CYPB.
Do you want to pour it? Let's make a decision. The second favorite.
Yeah, because it's what
red is CYPB.
Okay. No.
Wait, hold on.
No. I think yellow is CYPB.
No, red is CYPB. I got the results right here.
Oh, okay then.
Purple is 107. Black is Foolproof. So I'm doing Foolproof versus CYPB.
Purple.
I'm doing Foolproof versus CYPB, and you're doing 107 versus CYPB.
Gotcha.
All right, so I'm going to find out what's my second favorite, and you're going to find out what's your second favorite.
Okay.
By the way, chat, are you surprised? No. You're not surprised that WLW was our favorite.
Red and purple. Okay, I'm good.
I'm checking myself, too.
I was like, make sure.
All right. Donnie, what was your favorite? I know you said you had a few WLWs there. CYPB.
Yeah.
These are close. I feel like the second place is a tough call because I really did enjoy both of them.
Black. No, you're good. I was like, I just want to put foolproof in there just to see how it does.
Okay. Well, then I'll put 107 in there.
Okay.
What color was 107?
Red.
Red.
No, sorry, purple.
Purple.
There's too many
I saw something like
colors.
that. They're good.
There's too many colors, man.
All right.
I'm all
So
confused. My wife's laughing at me. It's fine.
I'm reading the
It's fine.
chat. Hold on.
Okay, catch up. Yeah.
Thanks for letting us know, Cliff. Oh, that's about Emily's thing. The winner is you guys, and that's true.
That's
true.
what we said before the
Yes.
stream. Like, you're right.
Brandon has had more of our 2019 bottle than anyone else, so it makes sense. Brandon, did you do what you do at our other meetups? Those of you that know.
No.
He's like, oh, everyone left the room to go drink scotch. Glug, 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 glug.
No, Patrick. To be fair, Patrick actually poured the entire time we were there, so I didn't get to pour anything. So it's on him.
Okay.
Just saying.
Donnie says they haven't got to the WLW yet. No worries. All right, so let's do our second place.
Yep.
So I'm debating between. Now I'm confused.
Okay, so
I'm doing black versus.
So red is CYPB.
Yes. Yeah.
And then black is foolproof. Purple's 107.
So I'm drinking the black, which is the foolproof right now. Oh, none of these compare to those WLW. The WLW just literally just obliterated like everything.
No, but to be fair, the 107 kind of muted out after being aired out for a while.
Did it? The foolproof. The foolproof.
No,
did
the
as
107.
Well.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying the foolproof did
yeah.
as well.
Yep. Oh yeah, see, like the foolproof's got that sweetness to it now.
Ooh, I have a second place. I've already decided.
I want to switch.
What do you prefer, the foolproof?
Yeah, like
okay.
This has got a super candied sweet oak. The spice.
Guess what? I'm gonna switch.
What?
So I'll take the 107. You take the foolproof.
Okay.
But I do have another favorite that's neither of those.
Solid. What's that?
Second favorite. Sorry. I think the CYPB is my second place. I really like this one. It's just super balanced. Super. Oh, sorry, don't mean to spoil.
It's craft your perfect bourbon.
Well,
so apparently that is your perfect bourbon.
No, the WLW is my perfect bourbon. But
yeah.
I'm curious to hear your thoughts. You haven't tried that one yet.
No, yeah, this is the CYPB. I was surprised because from memory, when we tried those in the bar, I thought I liked the single barrel more than the CYPB.
Oh, really?
But out of these two bottles, I actually do prefer the CYPB over the single barrel.
At the bar, I prefer the CYPB.
Yeah.
Like personally.
It's so hard though, because like honestly, like most of these taste like really thin compared to the WLW.
Yeah,
like,
but I feel like that one has body to it, even though it's not that high of proof.
Yeah. By the way, don't forget today's Veterans Day. So thank you to all the veterans in the chat.
I forgot.
Patrick, thank you very much for your service. Happy Veterans Day.
I told him as soon as we got here, hey, by the way, we got to remember to do a Veterans Day shout out, and I completely forgot because I was so stressed about this. Hey,
I got you, boo boo.
Thank you to all of our.
Thank my wife. She texted me.
Oh, thank you, Francesca. Thank you to all the veterans, the current military members that are serving now. We appreciate you so much, and I apologize for not because I literally, when they walked in the door, I was like, we got to do this as a Veterans Day. I almost changed my background for the stream to be a Veterans Day thing, but I'm like, I don't know. I didn't want I'm not a veteran, but I do support and love all the incredible military members and their families and the veterans out there. Happy Veterans Day. Hope y'all are enjoying some great pours to celebrate your veterans. I know Patrick and Heather are. We are seeing the chat. So if anyone out there is a veteran, let us know in the chat. We would love to give a shout out. Or if you have a family member that is a veteran, leave it in the chat. We would love to give them a shout out and cheers to them. But wow, what a fun stream.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was good. That was exciting. I did terrible, but it's fine.
You didn't do terrible.
It's fine.
No. I think it was obvious the WLWs were gonna win.
Oh, 100%. I knew that for a fact.
Well, okay, but you didn't ever decide a second place.
So second place is the foolproof.
The foolproof for you, okay.
It stepped up.
For me, it was the CYPB.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then CYPB, and then 107, then single barrel, then special reserve.
We're close. So my favorite, yeah, same. So WW's top tier, both.
Yep.
To me, second place. It's weird to say second place because there's two first places. But
yeah, that's fine. It's 1A and 1B.
Second place is CYPB. Third place for me is actually 107. Fourth place is foolproof. Single barrel, special reserve.
Yep. Don't forget about 12.
Oh, Last place. I'm sorry.
See,
I don't like
see, now
12.
mine goes. Mine that would be interesting. So mine would probably
Okay.
go somewhere between these.
What was that
between
green?
the
What
three.
color was 12?
Yes.
Green, yeah.
Okay, I still have a little bit left of that.
I don't. I'm gonna
Honestly, Special Reserve is dead. Is like last. But
To me,
it's just like.
Do I think I like Special Reserve more than this? Oh, I guess I should find out.
I don't know.
Why
I
not?
mean, it's your bottle.
Our food's still not here.
Unless
so.
you want to sell it to me, that's my bottle. But you do you, boo boo.
Okay. What is the secondary value? Like 400.
It's open though, so
400?
automatic cuts in half automatically.
Okay.
And then you drink some, so it's like $40.
200. That was like 200. Sure, take it. No, listen. We'll keep it around for future streams. I'm sure we'll do this
You
again.
do you, boo boo. I have one at home. It's fine. I just wanted another one, so it's fine.
So I poured a little bit more of the 12.
That's
Wait.
what I'm nosing is 12.
Wait, 12 versus Special Reserve. What color was Special Reserve?
Yellow? Question mark?
Yellow. Yeah, it was
cool.
yellow.
Baller.
So I'm going to do 12 versus Special Reserve. Because why not?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so single barrel 12 and Special Reserves. Back of the bus.
Yeah, that's, I think Single Barrel blew away Special Reserve, but at the same time.
Yep.
All right, so trying the Special Reserve versus 12-year, which is like a 6-year-old versus a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Simple, easy, very drinkable.
Yeah.
Special Reserve.
Again,
everything you expect
for
from Special
$25 to
Reserve,
$30.
yes.
That would be an interesting stream. 30 like subpar bottles, like under $30, like just do a blind fight and see how like this one would turn out against other lower end products. Like maybe like Knob Creek 90. Because isn't Knob Creek 90 or 30?
It's actually closer to 40.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. We can talk
Oh,
about
I'm sorry. It might be 30. Sorry.
Either way,
I'm going to give a controversial opinion. I prefer Special Reserve over 12. I don't know. I just something on 12 gives me like a bit of like a very lemon zesty, like I hate to say bile, but it gives me like a little bit of that like funky, not in a good way kind of note.
The only thing I can say about the 12 is let it breathe for a while, because on mine, when I was drinking it the other night, I got a weird grape note on the finish, like a purple like grape.
I can see that on 12. Yeah.
Yeah, like once it breathes, because obviously, so the 12 for everyone in the chat, the 12 and the 107 were fresh cracks tonight.
Yeah.
Everything else has been open for a while, so
yeah. I'm not disappointed by my results. I think it's what I kind of expected.
I mean, honestly, like another controversial topic is most of these, besides WOW, are not worth secondary. Not even close.
Oh no,
not even close.
No.
So
the WLW maybe.
Again, it's left up to you.
It's really incredible.
You think it is great,
it's incredible.
Yeah.
So, thank you all so much for watching. Someone asked, is there a Veterans Day hangout? Hey, you guys are welcome to hang out on my Discord. I'm going to drop the link to the Discord in the chat.
Sure.
If you're not yet a member, hey, it's open to everyone. You don't have to be a patron, but there are certain rooms and perks for patrons. Let me drop this in the chat real quick. Sorry, this is my work laptop, so I have a lot of work things open. So hold on. So yeah, you guys are welcome to hang out. We're going to eat dinner. It should be arriving very, very soon. So
I'm going to finish off the sample from Patrick.
You can have another pour of it.
It's
you
fine.
may not finish it.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
This is where Cliffy gets sassy.
It's okay.
But hey, feel free to join our Discord. Some people are going to be hanging out there after. We might hop on for a bit. We'll see. No promises because we got to eat. But thank you all so much for watching. This was so much fun. Thank you, Brandon, for these bottles. This is incredible. Thank you, Patrick, for the sample. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We appreciate you, whether you're watching live or the replay. We're being judged by our live audience, so we're going to call it a night. Cheers, y'all. Have a great Saturday. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week. I'm going to do a flight of either rum or Irish whiskey. It's going to be a toss-up. So let me know in the chat what you want me to do. I'll do one of those two. So cheers. See y'all. It'll be in the Sippin' Lounge, by the way, Donnie. Sippin' Lounge for sure.
Yep, for everybody.
Yes. So we may or may not pop in, but
we'll see.
It's all good. Happy Saturday. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you all for the support. We will see you. I will see you on Thursday.
I will be in the chat. I'll be in the chat. I got you guys.
All right. Cheers, y'all. Bye.